So what I was getting at was like I was saying with that example, like like we all heard and knew of with kids, them being real sneaky, and then those are the ones that you were real strict on. Those are the ones that grew up real sneaky and then did all this and blah blah blah. So therefore, we trying to find all these different ways to ensure our partner won't cheat on us, and they gonna stay faithful and this and that. So it's like, oh, don't have no best friend. You can't. They're gonna find a way regardless if that's within them, if that's who they are. Y'all telling a person they can't be close with somebody that was already in their life and a part of them. See, y'all don't really be loving people because y'all when you get with somebody, you're accepting them for who they are and what all comes with them. You're not trying to get with somebody to change them and then pick them apart and say who can and can't be in their life. So if you get into somebody's life and know that this person has been there for your potential long-term partner, who's helped them potentially through depression, who's been there for them when they were down, who's like, had happy times with them, et cetera, et cetera. You're not going to tell somebody, oh yeah, well, just in order to be with me, you got to get rid of this person who was a big factor to your life and walked all these paths with you. That's stupid and childish and silly to me. Either one or two things. You gonna say from the get, no, this ain't for me, and I'm just gonna keep it pushing, or you gonna accept them for who they are. Y'all don't really be accepting for people for who they are. Y'all just wanna get with somebody and feel like it's build a bear time at this point. Like, oh, I could just change them into who I want them to be. That's stupid. Like
Go ahead,
if you
Kelly. Go
get
ahead.
with somebody,
So, yeah, so I agree with you as far as you either not going to accept it from jump and just move on to the next person who agrees with you, or accept it and accept it fully. But I think the whole thing with it's not about trying to change the person. It's not about trying to take away something that they love. If somebody comes into your life, they should be able to fulfill those roles of everything you just described, right? Helped you through depression, helped you when you're down, was there for you in the dark times. That's an intimate relationship that you're having with somebody, intimate and emotional relationship, being that they know your deepest, darkest secrets. They're, you know what I mean? They're telling you things that they don't tell anybody else, not even their parents or their family. That's not something you have with multiple people. It's usually just a one-on thing. So when you're not in a relationship and you have a person that you can do that with, okay, cool. But when you decide to step into a relationship with a different person of the opposite sex, you cannot have those type of intimate emotional ties with that person while you're in a relationship with a different person of that same sex. Because that person, you should feel safe enough with that person so that you can do that and trust in that person that they can fulfill that role that you were getting from somebody else. That's the whole point. And when you say people are not replaceable, why would I be getting into a relationship with somebody who's so easily replaceable? Then I wouldn't be in a relationship with you. If I can just say, I love you so much, I want to spend my life with you, I want to get married, I want to have your children, all this other stuff, but yet you're so replaceable, what's the point of dedicating my life and committing to you? I can just keep you as an option in my life and just rotate around with all these other people who you're replaceable with. So to me, that does not make any sense to me when y'all say, oh, well, if they cheat. It's not about cheating. It's about the principle. It's about doing things that are appropriate and respectable between a bond that you have with your boyfriend or you're with your girlfriend. When you're single, yes, you can hang out one-on-one with a person of opposite sex. You can go on, hang out with them, go on dates, do one-on-one things. When you're in a relationship with a man, or a man is in a relationship with a woman, you are not able to, or you're not supposed to, in my eyes, have these type of intimate one-offs and one-on-ones with people, talking on the phone with them all hours of the night, texting them, telling them you're intimate. Like, no, you keep them as a friend. You be having a barbecue. Hey, me and Bob is having a barbecue on Sunday. Come over, bring the kids, or we're going to have a family outing. Come out to this. Yeah, you can hang out as a group, hang out with each other's families maybe. But as far as just getting on the phone and talking all night and going out and doing, no. What's the point of that? That's disrespectful to the relationship. It's not even about them going and having sex with each other. It's about the look of the relationship. How do I look as a person who's supposed to be committed to one man and I'm out having dinner and a lunch with another man? That does not look right. That's disrespectful. Even if you and your person understand that, to other people, to the outside world, that looks crazy. To me, you don't respect me. And if you're not willing to change that dynamic of the relationship and your friend is not willing to abide by that dynamic change, then we were never friends in the first place. So that's how I feel about it. I don't think it's about cheating and, oh, it's going to happen anyway. If you're thinking your person's going to cheat on you, I don't even think you should be with them in the first place. So it's not about the cheating. It's about what's appropriate once you're in a relationship. Certain things have to change. And it's not just friends. It's a lot of different dynamics of your life when you're single that you cannot carry on when you're in a relationship. So I don't know. That's just how I feel about it.
Okay.
Hold on,
But
division. Hold on, division. Hold on.
Cook.
1 second.
Cooking.
1 second.
No, I'm glad y'all like that. I'm glad y'all like that because I got a
Hold
response.
on.
I got a
Hold
response, so
on.
I'm glad y'all like that. But it's okay. It's okay.
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, put some damn clapping emojis in the chat. Put some damn prayer hands in the chat. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have everybody give their last words. We're gonna start with you, Bree, and then we're gonna go Division, and then we're gonna go Kelly, and then we're gonna go Mr. Alex. So Bree, thank you for being here. Give whatever closing words you want to give on the topic.
All I gotta really say is, at the end of the day, boundaries does not equal insecurity. That's for one. Having boundaries and wanting certain things out of your relationship does not mean you're insecure. And that should be respected. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a problem with whatever boundaries your significant other is trying to put up, then don't be with them. And it's just as simple as that. And if you're that emotionally attached to like a best friend, a female best friend or whatever, then maybe you should explore that situation and not be in a relationship with somebody else who you're not going to prioritize. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, Bree. I appreciate you being here. You have a good night, all right?
You too.
All right, Division, go ahead, bro. This is your closing words, so say any and
No,
everything.
bro. Let me go last.
No, you can't go last. But okay, you can go after Kelly then. You can go after Kelly. Go ahead, Kelly.
hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
My bad. Yeah, like I just feel like it's so simple. For me, it's nothing difficult about it. I don't think somebody who really loves you, somebody who's been in your life, loves you, seeing you through your up and downs, your good and bad, they're gonna be in your life regardless. If they're really your friend, they're gonna play the friend role. They're not gonna make it difficult for you. They're gonna actually probably step back before you even have to ask for that change, right? So no, my man is not about to be on the phone having long distance relationship with another female. He's not going to be spending every weekend hanging out one-on-one, having lunch dates with another female. And I would never even think to ask my man to do that with some other boy. If that, I would just be with him. So, have your friends, but as far as best friend behavior, close up, daily type of, weekly link ups and routines and stuff, nah. That's for the birds. So yeah, thanks for having me up, Noble.
Thank you, Lil. Appreciate you. And again, I'll be looking forward to the next video. All right.
No, I'm done.
Division, go ahead, bro. Mr. Alex is going last. You got to go now.
Okay, can you hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you. You in the car now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good. We can hear you.
Okay, so I mean, it was a lot that was said, and it was something that I want to respond to her, but I forgot like everything that she said. But it was something about like, it was like, what did she say? Because I was like, what did I say? I know I made a comment that said like pretty much everybody is replaceable, and she was like, oh well, if everybody is replaceable, then some. But like, it's all about quantity. Like, it's billions of people in the world. I just don't understand why that don't click with people who think that, one specific person, even though they could be special at a certain time, why they wouldn't be able to be replaced when you have all these billions of people set on earth. Like, I mean, if everybody want to live in that delusion, that's fine. But that would never be reality to me. That it's all these billions of people, and then even if you dwindle it down to millions, that would be within your standards. That somebody still can't potentially be replaced. Like, one human doesn't have something superior over the next. So anyway, my whole thing to it is though, I don't know, from my experience, from the people that I've been surrounded with, from friends and family, I've seen the most successful relationships when people are secure within their relationship and also are comfortable with their partner having close friends as well. And then the topic that we're talking about too, it's not like these people we talking about best friends that's coming after the fact that you've established your relationship already. Again, like that entitlement to feel like you could tell people to demote somebody else that's been in somebody's life and that's very important to them and a part of them is crazy. And again, it goes back to my point earlier of this hypersexual thing, because everybody always wants to go back to, oh, well, go be with them, go be with them. For one, I've always told everybody a relationship is nothing but a friendship with sex, period. You're friends with your partner, but y'all are having sex, and with your friends, that's what makes y'all friends. Y'all have a strong bond, but there is no sex. So therefore, why does it always, oh, just go be with them, go be with them? What more could we possibly do that me and you don't do, but besides sex? Exactly. So everybody is too hypersexualized. It's like, oh, you're gonna go do this, you're gonna go do that. It's sex. It's no boundaries. Da, 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 da. And then she said too, when she was done with like her last statement, that, oh, it's not about if they're gonna cheat or not, it's about boundaries. Okay, what's the reason for the boundaries? We don't set boundaries just because we wake up and feel like it. We don't set boundaries just because the sky's blue. We set boundaries to prevent the end goal of something. So therefore, if it's not about cheating, what are you setting this boundary for? Just because you like the word, or because you like the definition of the word? It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So like, again, the reason the boundary is being set is because everybody is so fearful of their partner running off and going to go cheat, running off and going to go be with this best friend, so to say, because they're not comfortable enough to know that, okay, they're just going to maintain a platonic friendship, and that we're going to be able to have our romantic relationship. And then just to like limit yourself too, to be like, oh, you can either do one or the other, either be in a relationship or have a strong friendship with somebody else. Why the fuck can't you do both? I'm trying to figure out what's stopping you or what's in your way. So I mean, if you going out on dates every weekend with your partner, and y'all live together and y'all always laid up under each other, you know what I'm saying, 24 hours in a day, if somebody is maintaining a close friendship with their best friend and still talking to them and, cracking jokes with them, laughing with them, or, telling them about their irritated day as well, what's wrong with that? So damn, if something happened with me at work and I'm irritated, I only gotta tell my girl about it. I can't go tell my best friend that's a girl too. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, that's insecure. Like, oh, why you telling her about it? Like, what type of childish shit is that? Like, it's crazy to me, like, for real, that we really living in a society and living in this reality where people are so tripped up, worried about people that have these strong friendships with somebody before them. I can't tell my girl to get rid of somebody that was around before me. That's delusion. Because if I wasn't cool with that from the get, I wouldn't even made that decision to prolong anything or advance anything. Like, you wouldn't be my girl a long term if this was a problem for me from the get. So for that to be even arguing points for people in relationships is silly as hell to me. That you would know that somebody is close to somebody or close to them in their life, and then you continue to try to be with them, and then tell them to get rid of them or manipulate them and be like, oh, well, this is a boundary or this. That shit is stupid as hell. Like, kids, children, little children. And this is why people are single today. Single, because they always, they like I said, build-a-bears. Y'all want to have these build-a-bitches and build-a-niggas. That's all y'all want to do, is try to control people. Tell them what to do. Tell them who they can and who they're. If they not blatantly in your face being disrespectful, making sexual advancements and doing stuff with other people, that they should be doing with you, then what's the issue? I can see if, they had a best friend and they sitting there like, yeah, calling their best friend bae and being like, oh yeah, bestie, you fine as fuck. Yeah, that's disrespectful. Okay, but if they not doing none of that, they keeping it on the level of strict friendship, and they're best friends, they're close, and they just having regular conversations, they cracking jokes or whatever, talking shit, chopping it up, this and that. I'm trying to figure out what's the issue. Like, what would be the problem? That just but that's when that insecurity get to screaming. That's when that insecurity grab that microphone and start yodeling. That's when that insecurity get to showing. Because I'm just telling you, like it just like, let's put ourselves in perspectives. Like, people got two parents, got, 2 brothers, 2 sisters, 2 cousins, but you ain't tell me I can't have a girl and a best friend at the same time? Like, what type of shit is that?
What type of shit is that?
Like I can't have no girl and no best friend at the same like. And then that's what I'm saying. People don't be comfortable, G. People don't be comfortable at all. Like I said the other day on your live, G. Why wouldn't your partner and your best friend be acquainted with one another? Why would they not be friends? I mean, if this is your bestie and this is your partner, y'all gonna all be kicked essentially. I mean, do you know how many married couples literally have brunch and dinner at their house, and their close friends come over and have dinner and go on outings with a couple, or a couple goes out to the club and they go out to the club with one of the other partner's friends and stuff like that. Like, why the hell shouldn't y'all all be able to hang out? So yeah, at that point, that's where you will be able to tell if this is a real, genuine best friendship or not. If you're not trying to intertwine the two and introduce them to each other, that's when you can be like, that's a little red flag. But if you're able to do that and introduce your partner and your best friend to one another, and it be just that, then what would be the problem with them keeping their best friend in their life, somebody that came before you? What again? Because people are insecure. They so used to not having nobody around. Once they finally do get something, they like, let me try to do everything in my power to keep this person around, because I know I'm not used to having nobody around. One thing about me, like I said, billions of people in the world, everybody is replaceable. Just like I got you, I can have another one by tomorrow. And Beyonce said it herself. So while all y'all want to sit around talking about, oh, let me try to do this, let me try to do that to ensure I keep this person around, if they want to wake up in the middle of the night and leave you, they will do that. It don't matter about them having no best friend. It don't matter about them being this, being that. It don't matter about none of that. If they want to leave your ugly ass, they're going to do that. Like, so stop trying to put too much on people to try to keep them around. Like, find somebody else. And if you don't feel like you got enough sauce to find somebody else, that's a you problem. Not a general or world problem. Not a problem like, oh, this needs people shouldn't have best friends. That's just you being a loser. So yeah, that's my conclusion. And disclaimer, just like, I mean, Noble already knows, but if you're new in here, you wasn't here the other night. I'm in a very healthy, happy relationship, and I still maintain a best friendship with a woman that I've been friends with for 10 plus years. Me and her met in elementary school. We're now adults, still very close friends. She's been around obviously way longer than the woman that I'm with currently right now, and my girl don't have no problem with it. I don't have no problem with any of the male friends that she has, that she's close to. There's nothing that's going to change about that, because her friends were in her life before me. My friend was in my life before her, and we know how to keep it as strict friends. There's no underlying things to it. We're strictly friends. It's platonic. We don't cross no boundaries, so it's nothing to worry about. And I still maintain a very happy and healthy relationship. So I'm living proof that there is no problem. But all y'all other little uglies, while y'all sitting up late at night chewing on stale popcorn, crying because you worried about your man having a best friend, because in real life he really don't even like you to begin with, that's the real problem. So yeah,
All right,
my
bro.
conclusion.
Appreciate you.
For sure, brother, for sure.
All right, bro. Have a good one. All right, go ahead, Keith. Mr. Alex is closing the show for us. Go ahead, Keith.
Okay, you close it down for the day, man. Dog, listen, man. It's comes a time when, and I love you to death, Noble, but you let that go on too goddamn long, man. Tell us, and man, it comes a time when you're too sensitive, man. You know what I mean? Like where you doing too much, you trying to be too understanding, and it's like people don't. The average woman doesn't want that, right? They don't want this super sensitive, soft cake type shit. But they need somebody who's willing to set a boundary and say, this is some shit that I'm not gonna tolerate. Right? You can be kind, you can be understanding, but there has to be limits to what the fuck you can do, or somebody gonna put their foot in your motherfucking ass. And I just don't understand how a man would say that you could, because a dude would be your friend, right? A dude would be your friend. And he'd keep fucking around and fucking around and fucking around until all of a sudden, boom, we playing jump on a pogo stick. And he might still be her friend, but it don't mean his motives are clear, man. They're pure. So, like, dude, he gonna learn a harsh lesson, man. It's gonna be a harsh, brilliantly harsh lesson. So, young men that's out here, set your fucking boundaries. Do not do that shit. Like all persons in the world, right? We have an innate tendency to take over shit. We have an innate tendency to take advantage of people who we don't believe are strong. If you don't set a boundary, some woman is gonna run up your fucking back and pull your spine out like the predator, man. And not all women are like that, man. But the vast majority of people, they see weakness and they take advantage of it. Get your shit together, man. Don't listen to that shit. Don't listen to that. And
Appreciate
that's
you,
all I got
OG.
on that, Noble.
I wish you were here earlier so you could have contributed more, but I am getting off now. But I
That's all right,
appreciate you.
big dog. I'll see
All
you
right,
when you
have a
get
good
back,
one.
man.
Yeah,
Love you,
for
bro.
sure, for
Peace.
sure. Mr. Alex, close the show, sir.
You let me in. You goddamn it, Noble. You had me sit up here and listen to all that motherfucking fuck shit, bro. Look, hey, Miss Kelly, I gotta find you if you still in here. If you are, go ahead and comment so I can follow you on both of my pages. Look,
He gotta take it. This man just took a science man said.
look. Hey man, look, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm gonna tell you something right now. The woman that you choose and the woman that you choose that chooses you and that you know that got you completely, bro, that's different. That's different from all of the other women that you will ever experience in your whole life. And when you choose to marry that woman and she accept that proposal, that shit hit different. That shit hit different, period. Everybody else get cut by the fucking wayside. And when we talking about friends, you ain't got to cut nobody by the wayside because they already know what it is. Because this is with men, when you see with men, your real friends, motherfuckers that fuck with you. When they see you happy, they happy for you. They happy for you. Like, man, I'm happy for you. They'll tell the woman, man, my dog done been through it. He deserves somebody like you. He deserves somebody like you that fuck with him like we fuck with him. That got his back like we know we got his back. So we ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's them friends, bruh. Them fucking friends. Now, if that woman that you've been telling all of this depression and shit, all of this shit, don't come to your wife and say that shit to your wife? Don't walk up to your wife and congratulate her for the man that she got in you? That ain't your friend, bro. She just waiting her turn. She just waiting for your old lady to fuck up. And you waiting for her to fuck up too. So that way you can fuck your friend. Hey man, look. This it, bro. Ain't no woman that done showed me that she fucked with me the long way. That woman will never be replaceable. It don't matter if it don't work out or not.
Exactly.
That woman is not replaceable.
Right.
She was one of a kind. She was made for me in the moment that I needed her in my life. And I was made for her in the moment that she needed me in her life. Now, shit happens because life happens. And we're gonna account for all things, right?
Right.
We're gonna account for all things that life throws at it. And things are unpredictable in life. But if I'm gonna ask a woman to marry me, then that woman is everything that I need her to be and some. She is an asset. She is never going to be a liability. She might get on my motherfucking nerves, but when it's all said and done, I love that woman through all of that bullshit. I'm talking about my woman. I'm projecting a little bit in this way. I love that woman through all of the bullshit. And I will continue to love that woman through all of the bullshit until she prove otherwise, that I cannot accept the shit that she do. But she will never be replaceable. Ain't no wife replaceable, nor should a husband be replaceable.
But Mr. Alex, just really quick, just like we know we talking about like men and women are dating in relationships right now, but just people in general, like it's very hard to even come across. It's just very hard in general in life to come across just genuine people that like you for you, people that respect you for you, people that appreciate you, people that are always going to keep it thorough with you, people that, you know, they're going to like give you, they're always going to give you 100% loyalty. that stuff is hard to come by. You don't just walk outside and meet people like that or bump into people like that. And especially when it comes to dating and relationships. So like even if things don't work out for whatever reason, that person's still not replaceable. You can't just go outside and get another one. It don't work like that.
No, but check this out. We was at the Essence Festival, what was it, about 3-4 weeks ago. We stayed at the Waldorf Astoria. And people that in the chat that know what the Waldorf Astoria is around the country, you know that is the hotel. It is the hotel. In New Orleans, that's where all of the people that perform damn near at the Essence Festival, I seen Cynthia G, movie stars from all of the TV shows you see on TV. I was eating breakfast with them in the mornings. When we checked in, old boy from that Tyler Perry show, the dude that wife cheated on him and got AIDS from the dude, he was sitting there right beside us or whatever, checking in. My only thing my wife said was, oh, that's old boy. I was like, who? And I looked at him, I said, oh yeah, I know who that is. She didn't say, I need to get a picture with him. I need to get a picture with him. None of that shit. When we saw Cynthia G getting out of her Suburban and coming in and checking in the hotel, she said, oh my God, it's Cynthia G. Let me go run over here and get a picture. No, none of that shit. We went on to what we was doing. See, that's when you know the difference between a woman that's for you and a woman that's just with you. Because the person that's in her life that she takes the most value in is the man that's standing beside her. No more than I went and tried to get a picture with any of those other celebrities that perform. You know what I'm saying? Ludacris or any of the other ones that were staying at the hotel that night. When they was eating breakfast with us the next fucking morning. No, them still people, bro. They right. Come down here, they just regular people. They don't want to be bothered.
Right.
What the fuck am I? Hey, Louis, can you take a picture with me and my old lady? No, nigga, you eating breakfast. I'm eating the same shit you eating. Give a fuck about that shit. Go on about your day. I'm about to go on about mine. I'm down here to enjoy my time with my old lady. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But we getting off into some other shit. Anyway, bro, when it comes to this friend shit, bro, the title friend is earned. Ain't no friend, no real ass friend about to know you got in a serious relationship and not be, if that's your best friend, then that's your partner's best friend as well. Because when you become one, you become one. Because if he can't be my best friend, I already know that motherfucker got ulterior motives. If I can't come to him like you come to him, you know what I'm saying? When we like in a marriage type situation, that ain't your best friend. That's a nigga that want to fuck you. If he said, you know, and if you going and telling him anything about what's going on between me and you, I'm gonna check you, not him. Because I'm not with him. I ain't fucking him. I'm fucking you. I'm providing for you. I'm protecting you. Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, I'm protecting you. But you're not protecting me by putting somebody else that is not protecting me into my motherfucking business, in our business. So yeah, nah, bro. None of that shit. I don't have no female friends. I have people that I fuck with, people that I know.
Acquaintances and associates.
Yeah,
acquaintances and associates.
Acquaintances and associates. On the female side, all of my male friends know that I'm in a committed relationship. They know I can't hang out like I used to.
Right.
You know, they know I can't do all of the shit I was doing when I was single, and they respect that shit. They don't give me no shit for it. They like, hey man, because my friends are fucking married. That's how you don't get into bullshit. When you know you're in a committed relationship and you engage, you can't fuck with your single friends no more. Your single friends will get you fucked up.
Right, because your single friends is on single people time.
Yep, on single people time, doing single people shit.
Right.
And when you engage, you need to find you some married people and engaged people to commune with, so that way you ain't doing single people shit. And for the instance that any of those motherfucking people that's engaged or married that's on some dumb shit, don't associate with them, because every situation is not perfect. But if you trying to go into something with the right mind frame because you love this woman. That's why I asked him, based on the answer that he asked earlier before that other live got shut off. You must got a woman you really fuck with the long way, because you could hear it in the way he was acting, in the way he was responding. Ain't no motherfucking single man about to turn down no crying pussy. It ain't gonna happen. And it never will. Ain't no single man about to turn down no crying pussy. It's the wettest pussy damn near that you can get. And that's the motherfucking truth. The women know that shit just as much as I do. And that's just what that is. When they trying to just get over some shit, just like men trying to get over some shit, and they go do some rebound shit, they just like men. We are still human beings. Women are still the same. They are super emotional at that point. Their body is just completely loose. And they want something to get them over what the fuck they just was experiencing, just like a man that goes out there and starts smashing randoms when he done been broke up and he has access to other women. It is the same. It is the fucking same. But nah, bro, I wish that brother well. I don't wish no bad on nobody marriage, engagement, or nothing like that, bro. I wish the young man well. But for all y'all young dudes out here, y'all need to realize, bro, don't let nobody back you in a corner of insecurities because you setting real boundaries.
Right.
You're not telling that woman she can't have a best friend, but you need to understand how that shit goes. Somebody keeping secrets from you in a committed relationship, when it comes to their best friend, that ain't their best friend. That's somebody they putting on the back burner. That's somebody they putting on the back burner, and she trying to get you to accept the fact that she got that motherfucker on the back burner just in case you fuck up.
Right.
Because you gotta look at it this way. If it was me in this situation, would I want this man to know me? If this was really my best friend and she was a female, would I want him to know me if it was me? And if you can't say that, yeah, I need to meet this cat, man, because I'm not trying to fuck with you and I don't want him to think nothing else. And if you not like that, then you know you're trying to fuck that woman.
Right.
If she give you the opportunity.
Right.
And that's it. You ain't got to, when it come down to it, bruh, that man will come to you. You ain't got to come to her. You ask that question, is you going to go have that come? That man should be able to come to you. Like, hey, man, hey, bruh, hey, we've been cool for a while, bruh. I know it might, I fuck with the hoes I fuck with, but bruh, me and her just cool, man. We are literally just cool. This is where I stay at, man. This be happening. You ever need to come through here, got my number, man. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. I promise you, man, I'm not trying to smash your girl. I know how this shit might look sometimes, but I've been cool with her for a minute. Bro. Long before you came along, man. But if you got any issue with it and it's interrupting y'all, you know what I'm saying, what y'all got going on, I'll talk to her and I'll back off so that way I don't fuck up nothing that y'all got, because I want her to be happy because I know what she been through. That's real nigga shit. If that's your friend. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's vice versa. It goes the same way with a woman. That's real nigga shit. Dead ass. And if a motherfucker don't do that, trust me, he got ulterior motives. If a motherfucker don't do that, he got ulterior motives. Oh, well, I didn't get around to it. No, because you was trying to get around to fucking my old lady, bro. Get the fuck from around here if I put two in your ass. That's it.
This is Mr. Alex, ladies and gentlemen.